I want to look good for my embryo.
This is it.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw up.
It's your big deal.
It's not big deal. I don't know, I just feel it. I feel it so deep that this might work. I'm dreading testing day, if I'm being completely honest.
Choosing to believe that it'll work.
If I just don't test ever, then I don't have to feel it. That took a long time for us to push through.
Look at us.
Look at us. And these are emotions that I didn't have the first time. Everybody, and welcome to our second embryo transfer vlog and our last for our first baby. Again, putting it out there. I'm currently 15 minutes out from the last pee that I will take because you need a full bladder heading in, and my last pee is going to be at 9:30, so I'm double fisting coffee and water. But I was eating breakfast this morning, getting a few worky things done before I just sign out for the rest of the day to just soak in how magical I know this day is going to be. So insane. When I saw the USPS mail truck outside, and the timing of this is so crazy. I literally can't. So I made an order from a small shop here in Maine. I believe her office is literally in Portland. It's called Salt and Pine Co. It's owned and operated by one woman living here in Maine. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay, and I made this order like mid-January, I want to say, and because she's just a one-woman show, it takes a little bit for things to ship out, like 7 to 10 days or so, because each piece is custom made, like she makes them to order. And she came out with a line, like I want to say late December or early January, and it's a line that has these like powerful words embroidered on the sweatshirts, and one of those words in this line was resilient, and I resonated with that so much, just with everything that we did this past year and then what it amounted to leading into this year. I just felt like that word was my word, and I was like, this is it. I've been wanting to order from her shop for a while, and this is it. The weird part about the timing though is that it took her a little bit longer to ship it out because she was super busy with Valentine's Day orders. So that was just one little delay, totally fine. I was just excited to get it, honestly. And then when she did ship it out, it was supposed to come this past Friday, and today is a Monday. And it didn't get delivered on Friday, and so I was like super bummed, but that was just a delay on USPS's part, even though it said it was out for delivery on the USPS site. So it didn't get delivered, so I knew that it was probably sitting on a truck somewhere. And then on Saturday, I was like, okay, today's the day, like they're gonna deliver it. But we had like below zero freezing like temperatures, and they marked it as they couldn't deliver it due to weather, and that I would get it the next business day, which is Monday. And I was like, okay, I'm excited, but there's no way it's coming in time for my transfer because the USPS trucks come like 12 p.m. and beyond. Like they've come at 12 p.m. one time, like 3 p.m. Like it's the afternoon time. I looked out the window at like 8:30 in the morning and I saw the USPS truck and I was like, what? And I go out and my package was delivered. It was not only delivered on transfer day, oh my gosh, but in time for my transfer, which is like early. Like, this is crazy. Okay, oh my gosh. I ordered an extra large, hoping that it would fit how I want it to, just oversized, and it's going to. It is this beautiful wash. I don't have anything in like a dark gray black scheme, so I thought that it would just be something different and that I could hold on to forever. Look at that, you guys. Basically, I am throwing away everything I said about what I'm wearing to my transfer in the day before transfer vlog. I'm gonna put on leggings because I don't have any joggers. I literally don't have like gray sweatpants. Oh, I do. They're so ratty. They're so ratty and I want to look good for my embryo when I meet them for the first time. So I'm throwing away all of the advice that I was telling you guys about what to wear, and I'm going to make an outfit around this because it's just too crazy and coincidental that this came. This is crazy. Let's see what I end up putting together. You guys, it's literally perfect. I love the fit. It's like longer than I thought it was going to be, which is fantastic because I pictured it as something I can wear over leggings that covers my butt and everything. And I just love how subtle that is. Let's go show Jack. Also, what time is it? Oh, 2 minutes till my last pee. Time to chug the rest of this. Look what came.
No way.
Yes.
Right before.
At 8:30 in the morning.
That's
Isn't that
crazy.
weird?
Yeah, it's meant to be.
I know. We have 8 minutes before we have to be in there, and I was jamming too hard to Taylor Swift to remember to drink my water.
It's okay. A girl's gotta shine.
A girl's gotta shine, bub. I started getting nervous when I started like getting everything together to leave the house.
Yep.
I don't think I'll ever escape the nerves that come with a procedure, just for me personally. But this one, I know what to expect. I know that it wasn't painful for me. It was so fast. And at the end of the day, it was really magical, so.
I can relate to not being painful.
Oh yeah, can you? I just know how magical this day is. And so I'm a little more emotional than last time going in, but not because I'm scared.
Yeah.
I just feel like this is it. But I don't want to like say that because I'm scared that it won't be, you know?
This is it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll say it for you.
Okay.
Did you tell them about your sweater?
I did. I
Nice.
did. I can't believe it.
That's wild.
It looks so good. My uterus is prepped. It's primed.
Good. It's looking good
It's
in there.
clear.
Uh-huh.
I never mean to do this, and I was telling you last night, but whenever we go in for big things, we, as you guys know, do a posting delay. But I don't plan the vlog that goes up before going into big things to be something like super exciting. It's just whatever the schedule has, like whatever vlog makes sense to post next. And the vlog that I posted on Sunday, yesterday, and today is Monday, is us getting insurance approval and us being so excited to get insurance approval for our second transfer. And the comments are just like
So good.
so encouraging and like so good. And it just like, I know that even though they're excited because we got approval for a transfer, it's still that positive energy from the community that we've been sharing this with, and it just adds to it, you know? I can't tell if I have to pee because I have to pee or I have to pee because I'm like
Could be all of the above.
nervous, you know? Yeah, I'm for sure. My bladder is for sure gonna be fine.
Full.
Like this is, what, 48 ounces and they want me to drink 24?
A minimum of 21.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, you're...
Like, I'm just gonna sip this because I'm pretty sure I do have to pee. Final guesses on the embryo that they're going to transfer.
I think it's number 1. He said he would transfer.
He didn't say that.
I thought he did.
He said it'll probably be one of your 5 AAs.
Okay.
And we have one more in the second batch, but we also have one more in the first batch.
Okay.
And I think we got that in our heads that it might be that one.
Oh, okay.
Or he mentioned that one. But they make the final call when they're looking at all of them.
Right, right.
Exactly. So we don't know.
We don't know.
But
I'm willing to bet.
if it says number 1 on it, we'll know exactly which embryo that is. And if you guys are just joining us, we got 1 single embryo the first round of our egg retrieval because I have a lower ovarian reserve. We only got 4 eggs the first time, and out of that we got 1 embryo, and it was a beautiful 5 AA embryo. And we always called that embryo like our fighter against the odds. Like we could have gotten 0 embryos out of that easily, and we got 1, and like that's huge for us given we started with 4, you know? And then the next time we got 5, which was just like wild. All those vlogs are up if you're new. So like, they're my favorite things to watch ever. If they're transferring any of them, I'm still putting out good energy. But if it happens to be that first one that we fought so hard to get, and that embryo fought so hard to be there, like, it's just good omens all around, you know?
Ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw up. So, I need that Valium ASAP. I am like all over the place right now. Here we go, friends. We'll see you after.
Great, honey. I'm just gonna look up Olive Garden.
Okay. We decided on Olive Garden. Slash, I decided on Olive Garden.
When you're here, you're
because
family.
When we're there, we're family.
Alright.
Alright, pull out the picture. This time we got to hang out in like our little section after. So we kind of just like soaked everything in. But look at her.
Look at that femme energy.
We don't know the gender
We love
at
strong,
all.
We love strong women.
But we believe that this is a girl.
I'm convinced.
Strong.
Look how elegant.
She looks so elegant.
What a
She
stunner.
really does, doesn't she?
He said doing all the good things that an embryo does. It's crazy.
That's what he said. He was like, she's doing all, he didn't say we have no idea what it is. But he said that it's doing all the good things that embryos do.
As they do, as they do. Good job, baby.
We're pregnant.
We are. We're past
We
pregnant
are
and staying
pregnant
pregnant.
and staying pregnant. I have an embryo in me
You do?
right now.
You do? You're about to feed it some breadsticks. I'm quite excited. I can't believe.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. We got the package.
We're leaving with the package.
We're leaving with the package.
That's so crazy. It's so calm in there. Like, it's so calm in that room.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the best experience ever. And it's so magical. And everyone like knows why you're there and like they're happy for you. And like, we got the same exact ward thing. Do they call it
Like
a ward?
room or something? I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know,
like
pre-op
where you
room or-
pre-op or whatever. We have been in number 3, and I just realized it was number 3 this time, and it's the same one we get all the time, and there's like 4 there, and we get this one every single time, which is so cool. And then not only that, this embryo was embryo number 3. That was the number on this embryo. Oh my gosh. So it's not number 1 embryo, but number 3 is a big number for Jack in our relationship in general. Not only that, but when we looked up right at transfer, when we looked up and we looked at the time that it was after we had done everything, it was 10:42. Jack even took a picture of the time.
That's crazy.
In the OR, and 10:42, if you guys have been following for a bit, is a massive number for us. We see that number everywhere. That's crazy. It specifically happened at 10:42.
The stars have aligned.
Oh my god. He was like, is that a big number for you? We were like, it's a huge number for us. And the video that we took of the transfer has the timestamp of 10:42 on it even.
Pretty wild.
So weird. Everything is so weird today and like aligning so ridiculously well. I don't know. I just feel it. I feel it so deep that this might work. I feel it so deep that this might work.
Choosing to believe that it'll work.
Me too.
And nothing else.
And nothing else.
Pregnant and staying pregnant.
We are pregnant and we are staying pregnant.
We are PASP.
We are PASP.
Let's freaking go. Let's go. Fill your belly.
I'm so excited for Olive Garden, you guys. I'm pumped.
We need to take a Insta photo.
You're right. Oh, thanks for reminding me.
Oh, my pleasure. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, Bob, it's so cute.
Is it a good one?
Look at us.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that makes me want to cry.
Yeah.
I can't wait to show her this picture.
Yeah.
Wow.
There we are. In our car.
Look at that in Bobby.
Yeah. I'm gonna seat buckle her in the back.
Yeah. the car we're gonna take her home in.
Yeah, you're a stunner. Look at you. Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Today is wild. Today is just wild. I wanted to make sure that I got a little bit of an update clip in after the Valium has basically worn off all the way. I caught a glimpse of like my eyes in one of the clips from earlier today and I was feeling it, you guys. Jack is actually on his way home with McDonald's French fries. Ooh, I should heat up the oven because McDonald's French fries have like shelf life of 5 minutes before they're just like not good anymore. And if I'm gonna have them, I want them to be perfection, you know? But we forgot to grab them after Olive Garden because I think both of us were just like really full. Jack and I feel like we're both on a high this afternoon for sure after the clinic, but it was mixed with, like, I don't want to say, it's not like a negative feeling, it's just almost like the exact same thing as when we went in for our second IUI, even though the chances of an IVF transfer are a lot better than an IUI. It's like that first IUI was just so incredibly heartbreaking because we were just like, oh, obviously this will work. Why wouldn't it work? You know, like everything is normal. Why won't this work? And then when it just came crashing down, it was just like, oh, these things don't work. Okay. You know, like I feel like that happened but tenfold for our first transfer. And so with the same thing, like going into the second IUI, we were excited for sure, but almost like the only way I can describe it, and I know it's not the best way to describe it, but it's almost like we were less naive going into the second IUI, and I would say the same exact thing. It felt like going into and honestly like coming out of the second transfer, like I feel like we were both just a little bit less naive. I remember the entire day of transfer day last time just feeling so incredibly magical, and it's not that it doesn't feel that way, but we fought so hard to get to that first transfer, like 3 failed IUIs, 1 canceled IUI, 2 years of trying at that point in general, 2 egg retrievals, and then we were at that transfer and it was just like, this is it for us. This is it. Why can't it be it, you know? That we were just on cloud 9 for even getting there. And so now, you know, I sit here and I'm trying so hard to keep hopeful. I'm trying so hard to keep hopeful and positive and so optimistic about this. And I definitely felt that the first part of the day, and right now I just can't help but feel a little more struggle because I just know how realistic it is for it to also not work, but I don't want to let those thoughts creep in. You know, it was easy to keep on cloud 9 with the Valium and just like being on a high after the transfer, and it was magical, it was beautiful. I think coming down off of this morning, I took a nap, which was really, really nice. I've watched YouTube. I've literally just been on the couch all day. Just literally been on the couch. It doesn't feel real, and I think I remember it not really feeling real the first time. Like, I don't think that there's anything in here. Like, there's just no way that there's anything in here. Like, feels like nothing. No pain, no sensation. Like, there's just nothing going on in there. And at this point, I literally can't even think about testing at all. It's almost like I don't want to. I just don't want to. I feel like last time we got up the next morning and it still felt like Christmas. We were like, oh yeah, like there's an M baby in your belly. Like that's so crazy. Let's go find all these pregnancy tests and let's buy them. And let's buy a picture frame for our embryo, which I still want to do. I need to find a picture frame for our little M baby, our second M baby. And I kind of want to put her, I keep calling it her, definitely could be a boy. Just giving female energy. I feel like I'll definitely feel more of an intuition when I start to understand that this is real, and when we go in for the ultrasound, when we feel the heartbeat, when she grows a little bit more, I feel like I'll be able to tell a little bit more. But right now, just for funsies, it's a girl. But I kind of want to put her, when we get a little picture frame, right next to her, what we think was a brother. I just can't bring myself to put that picture frame away, and I don't think I ever will. I don't think I ever will. But anyway, testing. So last time I remember being like, I don't know how we're gonna wait to test. I literally don't know, like, should we test on day 5? Jack was like, no, let's test on day 7 because 7's your lucky number, and it's just like, sounds like a great day. And I'm like, yeah, we'll test on day 7. So we tested on day 7 last time, but like the countdown to that testing day was just like so hard, you know? It was horrible. Like, I just couldn't wait because I was just so convinced that this could be it, you know, like, but I was like more convinced it could be than it could not be. I still felt scared, and I didn't know how it was going to go, but I was like really expecting to see 2 pink lines. Like, at the end of the day, I was really thinking like this is it. But now I'm dreading testing day, if I'm being completely honest. Where I sit and where I stand right now, I don't want to. Because that level of heartbreak was really hard, and if I don't test ever, if I just don't test ever, then I don't have to feel it. Like, in my mind, like, I want to run away from that pain and I want to avoid it as long as possible. I just don't think I'm actually at a point where I don't think you're ever at a point where you want to feel any sort of loss like that, but I think that took a long time for us to push through, Jack and I. It's so weird. You hear of embryo transfers just not working all the time, and you just think it's another negative pregnancy test, you know, and it's just like, yeah, it hurts, but we've seen a bunch before, so it's just another one of those. But it is a different leveling amount of pain from loss that I was not prepared to feel that first time, and I just know that that's a possibility again, and that is really scary to think about. And these are emotions that I didn't have the first time because, again, there was just this level of naive, you know, that we had that I just don't think we have anymore. So it's scary, but it's exciting, but I don't want to put myself in the position to be crushed. I just don't want to know. I also just keep thinking of all of the signs from today, and I don't want to invest too much emotional currency in the signs, but it's hard to ignore them. Just a lot of good numbers, a lot of good signs, a lot of good feelings. Even talking those things out loud to you guys right now is just I feel much better. So thank you. You're not going to see this for a minute, but thank you for listening, because I was feeling a little low. And this really did. I should write down these things to just like look at every single time I'm like, need to pick me up and need to see all these signs and stuff. So I don't know. You guys, I forgot, but we talked about getting another ice cream cake.
Not just any ice cream cake.
Did you get it? We're pregnant and staying pregnant.
No, my favorite is like watching the market basket people trying to decipher what it means.
Like what it might mean.
And they're like, they smile and then they look at you and then they look back at the thing and they don't want to ask because they're like, I don't know what that is.
Oh
Fertility
my God.
fries, eat them while they're hot.
Okay, are they hot right now? Because
Yeah.
I've preheated the
Well,
oven.
they were hot when I tried 2 of them. I had 2 fries for good luck.
Yep.
Yep.
These are definitely good luck.
Do they taste like pregnancy?
Kinda.